a step towards the actualization. Preparations are those preparations that we need to do before coming up in the public. And the first is be yourself. Sometimes when we face the audience, it happens that we tend to change our attitude, our personality. We try to become the ones we are not. We try to engage our audience into that way what others do. But that is not so for you as an effective public speaker. You should be yourself. You should not crack jokes which are not in your personality, in your persona. Always be you, what you are. What your personality pursue, what your persona pursue, because that is something your audience wants from your side. And the second is know your audience. It becomes easy for you to know your audience in advance before facing them. In that way, you will know with what kind of a knowledge they pursue, what age group you are going to face over, and how many number of people you are going to stand in front of. In that way, your speech will be more effective and more better. You need to know more about their knowledge perspective, whether they are experienced or they are beginners. You would definitely don't want to share things with them which goes over their head. That's why knowing your audience in advance will make you a good and effective public speaker in conveying the right and the correct message with your audience. Third preparation is research. It is always better to be over-prepared than under, because in that way, the better your research is, the better your speech will be. The plenty time you take out for your research gives you or helps you in filling up the gaps your speech is having. It gives you plenty of time and plenty of things to connect with your audience. With proper data and equipments and even jokes, you can connect to your audience very fast. And in that way, your audience can trust your speech as compared to the other competitors. Moving on to our preparations, the fourth point we strike is tone. If you're attending a large number of people, then you may use a formal tone in your speech. But if the number of people are small or you're addressing a small lecture group, then your speech might not be so formal. You can crack up some jokes or connect to them by asking questions. But remember, you need to be adaptable in balancing your tone. Because sometimes situations occur that you are expecting a large number of people and suddenly a small group appears, that too of beginners. Then you might need to be so adaptable with your tone that you connect to them by asking questions. Always ready with an answer. Sometimes you might think that no one is going to ask you anything, but wait. Someone is pointing out there, a finger on you, asking a question. And here you are, always ready to get an answer to that. And last, avoid the use of because that is definitely not going to help you. People usually have this thought in their mind that being a public speaker, they need to talk constantly, but that is definitely not true. Being a public speaker, you need to take a break in your speech so that you can easily connect to the audience. And that is the first fundamental key of your speech, that always be straight, always be yourself. Get ready with your research and know about your audience so that you come up with the most effective speech you can. I hope that all these points will definitely help you in becoming an effective public speaker. All the best for your future.